What is up, guys? Evil Duosarm here today, and today I have part 5 of the Blade and Soul leveling guide. This is going to go from levels 31 to 35 in 1 hour and 50 minutes, taking our total time up to this point up to 7 hours and 49 minutes. So anyway, you're going to get to the Year's Mirage, and go in and talk to Soha, I believe is her name. Pick up the quest, moving on. If you forgot where we are from last time, watch the other video. It's the end of turning in some quests from venturing out from Yara's Mirage. So anyway, sooner in the quest that you saw there, and you got to do some inventory management. So what we're doing was we're heading on up into the northern part of the Cinderlands map, yeah, so it's just a short walk from Yara's Mirage. It takes actually a minute or two to get there, but once you do get there, it's pretty straightforward what we're going to do. So we're in here now, and we're going to pick up all of the quests in this area first, and then what we're going to do is we're going to eat an EXP food there. You got 3 of them from the last survey that you filled out before, and we're using it to gain some bonus XP from the mobs that we have to kill in this area. There's a lot of them, so in this general series in the next 30 minutes of the game anyway. So basically go around finishing off all the quests, make sure you talk to the guy that you saw a couple seconds ago, and yeah, you've got to gather flowers, kill 10 of those guys, and kill 10 wolves, I believe. So anyway, moving through, and we're picking all this up, and we're heading on up to the main story quest dungeon in a second here. Actually, we're finishing off killing the mobs. Now we're heading up to the main story quest dungeon. And when we get up there, don't take that quest because you're not going to be able to fight the boss. It's a pretty difficult one. I beat it with my assassin just because I could be invisible the entire time. Regardless, what you're going to do is kill all the mobs, get this, pick up the item, and head back on out. So we've completed all the quests here, so we just have to go in and turn in. So make sure you collect that crafting node that was right there you saw flying back, if you didn't rewind it for a second. Turn in all the quests, pick up all the quests in the place we just left, and we're moving on to the next area of the story here. So we got to kill 12 pot dogs, pretty simple to do, especially as ranged. Melee you might have a bit more difficulty because they like to run away. You see me switch channels right there to finish off the last couple of them because people started showing up. Anyway, so we make our way, make sure you hit that tree, and you have to head and put it in the fire over there. That completes the story quest. Pick up that quest, but only take the daily quest. We're not going to do the Mary Potters thing yet. It takes a bit of time, and we have our EXP food, and we don't want to waste it when we're not killing mobs. So anyway, we're heading in. I switch channels again because it's crowded, and yeah, so we got to kill 15 of these guys, as well as talk to the guy hiding behind the tent. When you finish talking to him, he's going to tell you to go kill the boss up here, and you kill the boss up there. So after you kill the boss up there, finish off whatever you have killed. Make sure you fight everything on your way out to get the most out of your EXP food. It's not really grinding, but you got to make sure you get the most out of it. Anyway, turn in the quest over here. It's going to send you into this dungeon. It's a bunch of plogs, and they're pretty far spaced apart, so we just want to get through it as fast as possible. We're not picking up any quests or anything in there otherwise, other than the story to do. You got to pick up the fireball things from the lantern and throw them at the guys to pick up their flower. Once you do that, it'll let you out and you can fast travel back to the village we were at a couple of minutes ago. So anyway, now we're going to pick up all the quests, but still don't pick up the Potter's quest. We'll do that once we finally do come back at the end of this video. So anyway, going through, you got to pick up some rocks over here on your way into the Gloom Draws Forest. So once we get here, yeah, we're in the forest. So make sure you accept all the quests. I actually forgot to pick up the story quest in this, so this sent me back a couple of seconds, probably about 30 seconds before I realized, oh wait, I didn't take the story quest. So you'll see me turn around now and I go and pick up the story quest from Soha. So make sure you get that on your way through. So you got to kill 15 of these guys, pretty easy, and then you also have to kill this mini boss over here. He's also pretty easy. And yeah, so we're just making our way around the forest, killing things as we go. Pick up the story quest. Move through as fast as possible because we're running out of time on our EXP food, and we want to make sure we get more out of it before the quests end. And back out the dungeon. So once you're out, once again, you're going to kill mobs around here until you get all the blue items. So yeah, and what happens actually here is when I get it, I finish the quest here in a couple seconds, but I still have about 2 minutes left on my EXP food, I believe. So if that happens, you're not going to be able to get to another quest in time, so I know I told you no grinding, but you might as well take the 2 minutes of EXP food bonus here and just walk around in circles and finish the mobs. I think this is it right here. I'm doing it. It takes me like one more lap around to finish off my EXP food. So it's worth it. It's about a big, decent chunk of experience. So anyway, I finished that off, and I head in and turn on all the quests and pick up both of the quests there, but not the daily quest. So they're going to involve picking up killing the mushrooms and collecting the fish, which you can just do on your way to the area. It's pretty straightforward. You have to walk this way anyway, so there's not any point in not picking up the quests. So you'll see me go through and pick up all this, get these mobs, and there's 2 more over here in this riverbed over here to finish off the quest. So grab the fish, one more, grab the fish, and back off to the next bit of the story area here. So this involves killing 12 of these guys. You have to do it to get there. You're going to get swarmed by them anyway, so just take them out. And then once you finish killing the 12 of those, you're going to hit up the camp to your left here in the video. So there I am finishing it, and hit up the camp, pick up all the quests, complete all the quests. These are all, we're not going to end up doing all of these quests, but we're just picking them up because to speed things up instead of having to look for the right quest. So you got to kill these guys, and it takes a bit of time actually to get all this stuff, but it's worth it. Plus, you got to kill 12 or 8 or something large number of the witch doctors, so you're going to be fighting this stuff for a while anyway. So might as well pick them up. You have to kill the big ones to get the ornaments. You need 10 of those, so that takes a bit of time. Try to group them if you can. That goes for all mob grinding, really. So pick up all the items, really, and yeah, the witch doctors, they usually are surrounded by a couple of other enemies. So try to pick off the other enemies first if you're having difficulty getting through here. We are pretty even leveled with the stuff that we're fighting in here, so it could be a bit difficult. Regardless, yeah, group as always, and here you see me completing my questing or gathering guilds items. So I believe this is coming towards the end of my witch doctors. I think I need 2 more, and I get them right there. So yeah, we're moving back to turn in the quests. And on my way back, I'm going to pick up a couple more mobs on the way out to try and finish anything else that I haven't finished, and that completed them there. So we're back up to the camp, and we didn't do the quest where we killed the mini-boss or the guy next to him. So turn in all the quests and gather everything that came up. I don't really know if there's anything that did come up or not. Regardless, go through, and you got to do this part where Ihara is going to be here and tell you to open a flower, and I'm playing with my skills and actually get attacked, so it slows me down a bit. Anyway, so you talk to her, get the item, and you move along. Into the next area, Sprite Sire Canyons, something like that. So pick up all the quests here once again. We will be doing all of them, I do believe, except killing the boss daily quest that's in the dungeon that we're going to be hitting up here soon. So we finished off all the quests, and we're now going to killing these Gnarloxes. So try to group them together. There's a set of 6 and a set of 4, so you should be able to knock it out really quickly since you only need to kill 10. I switched channels because there was another person farming it trying to get it done, so I didn't want to waste my time. Then on the way out, we killed the red guards, maybe, and so then we moved through the dungeon. Pretty straight dungeon. It literally is straight, actually. So once you get through, you got to kill this guy twice, and then once you kill him, you talk to him, and then kill him again. And then we move back out the dungeon, and I'm waiting for my stamina to recharge anyway, so I just did some skill training, and now I'm sprinting through. Kill the guys on your way out, the cult members, and as you're killing them, you should complete the final quest that you had to do in this area, which I did. And turn in anything that's up and available right now. The story quest is going to have you pick this up and run it over there. Make sure you have a decent amount of health because it will chunk your health a little bit on your way through. So once you've done that, you're moving along and heading up to this. Make sure you picked up all the quests on your way out as well because you need those to get the experience bonus for these. So you're going to kill 7 of each of these on your way through. You're going to kill like 5 of them on your way there anyway, so it's not too far out of the way to pick up the quests back in the other village. So you're seeing me complete it right now. I think maybe the next mob gives it to me. Yeah. So now we go up the hill and up to the main camp. Oh no. Apparently I needed 1 more. Anyway, so we're going back up the hill. Turn in all the quests, gather all the quests. We're not going to do everything just like before. Just we're trying to save time by picking out which quests that we need to do without having to. But we're going to get rid of them after we're done completing the quest. So kill some mobs on your way through to this dungeon, and then kill the stuff in the dungeon to get to it fast, or to complete the dungeon rather. And then you got 1 boss here. I got a chest, lucky spawn on the chest, but it like glitched my game out, so I couldn't pick it up for some reason. Weird. Anyway, so we're going to walk back out the dungeon, and when we're outside the dungeon, we're going to go up the stairs to complete the killing the statues quest. So I switched channels there because there were a couple other people trying to do the same thing to save time. Actually, one of them sent me a party request, so I had to leave. Couldn't have a party with this. I'm trying to show you how to do it sololy. Anyway, so went through, killed the mobs, and then we're finishing off the quests that we didn't get before of, I think there's 12 more to kill. Anyway, so we turn in all the quests, pick up everything that's available, and we're heading back towards the canyon over to the side over here. So you got to kill 15 of these guys and collect the item that they drop, as well as a mini-boss over there who's going to drop an item. We're actually getting the mini-boss now. So he's going to drop an item, you read the item, it's a book, and it'll unlock another quest back at the main village. So, moving along, killing these guys, pretty simple. And you see I ding the level there. I think that is 33 or 34, one of the two. We're getting up there. We're getting close. So go through. Now we're going to do the Mary Potter's quest that was over here. I was having difficulties accepting it because I didn't do the first part yet. So that was my bad. I wasted a couple seconds. So you have to talk to that guy first to break the pots, and then you can get the second quest over on the other side. So do the quest, the Potter's quest here. We got to just go through breaking pots, and it's simple. It's like 2,000, 3,000 experience you're going to pick up from doing these. And it just involves walking back and forth. So there, pick up the next part, and it's just break pots again, and then you get a turn again. So yeah, completed those quests, pick up the story quest from Soha on the way out, do some inventory management before we head out again, and we are fast traveling back to Yahara's Mirage. So back at the Mirage, we got to turn in the quest over here to the side, and then we head on up to her room. Make sure you pick up the quest from that lady as well. So you got to talk to Yanhua. Yanhua is going to send you over to Yahara. Yahara is going to send you back to Yanhua. And then after you complete that, you are good to go. Pick up the quest from her on your way out the door and head out the door. So that quest involves you selecting these pigeons on your way around. This isn't the fastest way to get up here, but it gives you the experience just for clicking on the pigeons. So you see me updating my crafting as well, and we are going to do the quests, all of them here. It involves getting Pinchy, or not Pinchy, is it Pinchy? Yeah, it's Pinchy. The other one's Pokey, that's in the other place. Anyway, so you're going to have to kill Pinchy. If there's other people doing it, then go for it. If not, it is a complete waste of time with regards to the experience versus how much time it's going to take you to kill it versus how difficult it will be to kill it. Anyway, so completed the quest on our way to the Yes Men Lair, the Playpen, as it's called, and we're going to go through and free all the guys in here. We are doing this daily quest because it is very easy since the game gives you 4 people to play with. Pick up your free Dragon Bloods just in case you do get chunked for some reason. But really, you just got to go through and kill these mobs while the other people tank them for you. So it's actually, it works out pretty well. So you see me finishing off the dungeon, so you get the chest at the end if it spawns for you, plus you get the daily quest complete. So I fast travel back to this rock up in the sky and complete some surveys to see if I can get some Pinchy's essence. But I don't, so it's whatever. But as I'm flying down, someone starts a fight with it, so I decided I will pick it up. They almost finish it actually very quickly. Wait for them to throw the bomb. If you are playing this by yourself, or if there's not someone that knows what they're doing, you have to pick up the bomb chest and throw the bomb chest at the Pinchy as he's under the ground. So what I did is I took my 1 essence that I got for all that work and tried to spin the wheel to see if I could get the Pinchy's weapon, because you could use a Cinderland's key on that. It's a 120 damage weapon, which is a big improvement, but unfortunately I do not get it, so we call it a day and move on into the next area. So we're going through, and it's going to be the wolf area where they start meeting the wolf people. It's the only way I know to call it. But anyway, so pick up all the quests in this area, and then turn in the 1 quest, the story quest that you have there. These guys, I like to group them all at once and then delete them all as fast as possible. For that quest. This quest, the easiest way is just to stand in front of the guys as they're running instead of trying to chase them, because chasing them always results in you running around like an idiot for a while. So we skip out on that running around like an idiot part. So did some inventory management. We gathered all the quests, which is kill 10 Stonebiters, kill 10 of these guys, the Narloxes, and then kill 10 guys over here in this other village. So group them together. They're pretty easy to kill, these guys, actually, especially if you have a CC in range. If you're not, they like to CC you back, so try and be a bit more cautious when you're a melee character doing this. So we see me kill the 10 of them, then I got to kill 6 more of these guys, so I get 5 there, and then I kill 1 on my way out, back over here. So we're also going to go up and do the story quest on our way, and that involves going into this den and killing the wolves. Make sure you pick up the quest when you enter the den, because you have to kill 6 of them anyway, so it's a free experience on your way through the dungeon. Collect the items. I actually got another treasure chest. I'm actually getting pretty lucky on these treasure chests spawning here as we go through the video. But anyway, so pick up the quest, kill the things, pick up the tree roots, and then you have to walk out of the dungeon, unfortunately, because the guy doesn't move to hand in the quest. So there I am. I needed 1 more Stonebiter, and I finished it. Head on up, and we turn in all the quests, and that will ding us to 35. So that we reached level 35 in 1 hour and 50 minutes. Pretty effective timing, and that puts our total time to 7 hours and 49 minutes to get to level 35. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped. I hope you're finding these tutorials useful. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and regardless of what you decide to do, have a good one, guys. Peace.